One thing that can be said about the last Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice trailer is that it divided fans. Some people loved it, some people hated it. Me personally, I am somewhere in the middle. I am very cautiously optimistic about this movie, but at the end of the day, I am so excited for Batman vs Superman, and I think it's going to be awesome. Today's video is entitled, Why Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice is gonna be awesome. Now, like I said, I am cautiously optimistic about this movie, and I am by no means ignoring some of the concerns that I actually have with this movie, such as Jesus Hair Jesse Eisenberg, and some of the characters potentially just being crammed in there for no reason at all. But at the end of the day, I just think that this movie is going to be absolutely incredible. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get right into this. Let's go ahead and start with the obvious. This is the first time we get to see Batman and Superman in a live-action movie together. This is going to be groundbreaking. One of the things that made the Avengers so good is you got the satisfaction of getting to see all these characters together for the first time. Now, with Batman vs. Superman, we're going to get the same satisfaction just with DC characters. Batman vs. Superman is also a very iconic comic book feud. In the history of comic books, some of the best comic books that have ever come out have been a clash between Batman and Superman. The Dark Knight Returns is often regarded as one of the greatest comic books, mainly because at the end of issue 4, I believe it was, Batman and Superman went head to head, and it was an amazing fight and an amazing comic book. If you haven't read The Dark Knight Returns, guys, go check that out. Say what you will about Zack Snyder, the director for Batman vs. Superman, but that guy knows action. Take some of his previous work, for instance. Watchmen had some of the best eye-candy visuals of any superhero movie around. All the action in Batman vs. Superman looks like it's just going to be eye-candy, and I'm just going to be drooling at just how visually appealing the movie is. But a lot of people say that Zack Snyder doesn't have a lot of sustenance with his movies, that his movies are just kind of all for show. Well, to fix that problem, they brought in Chris Terrio, who actually won an Academy Award for his screenplay on the film Argo. So this team of Zack Snyder and Chris Terrio just seems like a match made in heaven, and hopefully this will be one of the best films that Zack Snyder has ever directed. I'd say that one of the things that Batman vs. Superman is getting a lot of praise for is the adaptation of Batman. Ben Affleck and Zack Snyder's take on the character seems to be the most comic book accurate portrayal that we have ever gotten. Now, Ben Affleck has just done an amazing job from what I've seen with him with Batman. He's got the voice down, he's got the physique, he's just got everything that I would want from an actor to play Batman. I just think that he's the perfect choice for Batman. And even though a lot of people at the beginning were really hating on him and the internet just exploded with just rage at this casting decision, I think it's the best choice that Warner Brothers has made in all of their movies. This is just going to be one of the best adaptations for Batman that we have ever seen in a live action movie, and I cannot wait to see what this movie has in store for us in terms of Batman. And last, but certainly not least, is how this movie is going to set up the future for the DC Extended Universe. This is the dawn of the Justice League. This is going to set up something that I've wanted to see since I was like 7 years old. A live-action Justice League movie is coming in the near future, and this movie is going to set it up. Everything about this movie just gets me excited for the future DC films. And even though I think this movie is going to be awesome in itself, I'm going to be more hyped for the future of the DC Extended Universe after I see this movie than I have ever been before. I just cannot wait for the future DC films that this movie is going to set up. Alright guys, so that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the video once again. Anyway guys, have a good day. Peace.